Hello again, my friends in commerce and AI business networkers. I'd like to take a little time to explain the opportunity for deep rest education about media systems. And the acronym for that is DREAMS. It could be about the American dream, but this is a very restful way to unlock the power of deep rest and regain control of your digital well-being. So I want to help you to understand the importance of deep rest in the digital age. So I'm going to put this PDF right underneath this video so you can read it at your leisure. You can access the information inside of it. You can practice deep rest several times throughout your day. Now, the CEO of Google practices deep rest meditation, and it can take as little as 10 minutes in your day to relax, close your eyes, breathe, and really regenerate and re-energize yourself. It can also be called Yoga Nidra, and I've been practicing Yoga Nidra and guided meditations for decades, and I have studied under my mentor, Bob Proctor. And now that we are in the digital age, especially about artificial intelligence, it's really easy to get caught up in AI and really get exhausted, because AI is about machine learning, and you are not a machine. You will not be able to keep up with AI, so keep that in mind. You can't just work every time AI is available, because it's available 24/7 and it never gets tired. You, however, will need deep rest. So some of the things we'll talk about as we relax and listen to these gentle waves. Let everything go. Just every time you breathe in relaxation, and breathe out any tension that you may be holding in your body. So I would like to show you how deeply you can actually learn in a state of relaxation to overcome digital fatigue, especially Zoom room fatigue. Many business networkers are in so many Zoom rooms, sitting in meetings, stagnant meetings where they're not moving physically. So I want to help people relax. The other thing I create are podcast listening and podcast walking, so that you can get out and about, you can walk around, and I hope you will subscribe and grow rich in your life to my YouTube channel about all things about media, about marketing, about artificial intelligence, about networking, about AI business networking. So let's relax a little bit. I think of this as a greeting meeting. It's a chance to relax. I'm sitting out on my back porch, relaxing, looking out at trees. It's beautiful. But if you have constant stimulation for media or marketing, all the things that the 3,000 inputs every day, these can drain our mental energy. And then you're not going to be able to perform as well when you are reaching out, and I hope you are. I hope you're checking in with people you meet at networking events and following up. Well, deep rest helps us to recharge so that we can do our job, and then we can relax, and then we can go back to doing our job. So everybody deserves at least a 10-minute break. So we want to help you to enhance your productivity with periods of deep rest that are designed to improve cognitive function and focus on boosting your productivity. So I call it meta working, so to speak. You are relaxing, but you're also working. So feel free to take the time out, and you can explain it to your spouse, your partner, your roommate, whoever, if they wonder what you're doing. So I really want to help you to improve your mental health by practicing deep rest, reducing stress, anxiety, and promoting your overall well-being. So relax, let it go, let it be, listen to the waves, and this will help you about understanding the impact of media systems. Now, media systems can be used for all kinds of things. Social media, it can be used for networking media, for follow-up, anything that you want to do with media. It can be for touching base or for making a sale. It can be for direct response selling. There's so many things that can be done with media. But I also want to help you to understand the importance of learning media marketing literacy. Because if you do not begin to study and become a student and begin learning about AI, I'm afraid you will be taken advantage of by AI if you don't understand how people are using it. And maybe they are using it to manipulate you or to deceive you. So that's why it's very important to understand the power of AI, what it can do to your mental fatigue. They're kind of addictive algorithms that are being foisted on us, I meant to say, through social media and digital platforms. And they use these for advanced algorithms to keep us endlessly engaged, almost addicted. So information overload is something that can really burn you out, stress you out, and you don't know which way to turn. So you want to have the ability to understand that and the abundance of online content that can lead to cognitive overload and overwhelm. This is the world in which we live. There are also privacy concerns. The collection and use of our personal data by media systems raises privacy issues. So, if you confront your challenges, you cut them in half. If you turn your back on them, they double. So, we're here to help you confront them in a relaxed state so they don't overwhelm you. The DREAMS acronym. Discover the meaning behind the DREAMS acronym. So let's go through that and cover that so you can understand that. And don't forget, if you are relaxing, if you are closing your eyes, then just remember when you come back to your daily life, right below this video, and I hope you will subscribe, we'll be sending you a lot more information, including what I call AI audibles. So things are changing so fast today that you may be engaged in one form of AI like ChatGPT, but another one comes along that might be 10 times better or 1,000 times better, the way it's Moore's law, and things are growing exponentially. And this information is coming from the dean of Oxford University, who got his PhD, his doctorate, in artificial intelligence 30 years ago at the University of California, one of the best universities in the world, in quantum computing. So this is something that is important to learn, to be able to take in a relaxed state. So guided meditation for deep rest. Breathe deeply, listen to the waves, let your muscles relax, take deep breaths, allowing your body to relax. Breathe out tension. Visualization. Use your imagination, what I call the theater of your mind, to visualize peaceful, calming scenes that resonate with you, such as a serene beach, like these waves that you're listening to, or a lush forest, wherever you can relax. Mantra and affirmations. Repeat a positive mantra or listen to affirmations to reinforce your intention for deep rest and rejuvenation. Now, right now, I would like you to say to yourself what your intention is, as though it has already occurred. So say, I am deeply rested. I am deeply rested. This is the affirmation that I want you to be able to achieve during the short break in your busy day. Implementing dreams in your daily life. Schedule digital breaks. Set aside specific times during the day to step away from any digital device and engage in some other activity. Prioritize your self-care. Incorporate mindfulness practices such as meditation, yoga nidra. And that's when you just put in headsets and relax. It's as simple as that. Or do an outdoor activity, and ideally one that brings you joy. That might be fishing. That might be walking. That might be riding your bike. That might be spending time with your grandchildren. The joy is in the doing. So bring more joy into your life by having the time to do things that are joyful for you, and you can still learn. So curate digital content. I promote what I call podcast listening, and that's about getting the right people to listen to the right podcast. And it may be your podcast. Maybe you're an expert. Maybe you have wisdom in some part of your life. Maybe you want to create digital content. Maybe you just want to listen to digital content. Careful selection of the digital content you consume, and limit exposure to harmful or overwhelming or negative content. Main thing I would hope you would learn today, no matter what you do, let me explain why lifelong education about artificial intelligence is going to really benefit you and actually be almost required. Because there's going to be so much of it. If you don't recognize how someone is using artificial intelligence to manipulate you, then you can be taken advantage of. And I totally understand that. Even the irony of that. That's why I think it's important to do business networking, where you get to know people and use your intuition. Don't just trust AI by any sense. It's important to do business networking where you use your human intelligence and your human intuition to meet. That's why I invite you to my free speed networking events, so you can meet me, meet other people. Let your own intuition be the judge, not artificial intelligence, not social media. But engage with resources and communities, trusted communities that provide guidance or healthy digital habits and self-care. So I have been listening to guided visualizations for easily 30 years. And there are many, many, many benefits of dreams. Going through your day in a more relaxed state is a huge benefit for your health. You gain improved focus. Practicing dreams, deep rest education about media systems, whatever they might be, helps you maintain your concentration, your focus, to be able to avoid digital distractions. You'll benefit from increased productivity by prioritizing deep rest and digital well-being. You can boost your overall productivity while resting. You'll find enhanced mental health. Dreams techniques can reduce stress, anxiety, and burnout, promoting your overall well-being. So in conclusion, and a call to action, look for the PDF right underneath this video. You can open it, you can keep it handy. Maybe you're a reader and you'd rather read and take it in that way. by downloading this PDF, you can join the dreams movement, about the American dream, about the theater of your mind, about your vision, and learn to join communities that are positive and helpful. I've known people that are even in the health community that are really suppressive individuals, and they're not really helping you. They really can be hurting your health if you don't understand how to recognize them. And it's through their conduct. That's another story. I'm going to be putting out a lot of content about my many years of media marketing experience. Yeah, I'm in the marketing industry. I've owned an ad agency. I've been a documentarian at NBC in New York and won 2 Peabody Awards for my research abilities and capabilities. I didn't invent AI. I observe it and I report it specifically for business networking and for business networkers. I don't want to know everything about AI. I want to help entrepreneurs. I want to help small businesses and big businesses and even cities. But I want to help them to be able to transform their lives, their thinking, their thoughts into this explosive growth of artificial intelligence. It has literally been like the Big Bang of artificial intelligence, and almost like a new world has exploded onto the scene. So I want to help you to understand it. I want to help you to relax with it. I want you to go through this PDF, which is right underneath this video. And I want to help you to learn while you are resting at the same time and making progress and achieving things even while you are resting. That's my wish for you. That's my vision. I am Mike Hayes. I am the creator of AI Business Networking. I believe we are going to revolutionize business networking as it exists. And I'll tell you how. I'm going to tell you about the 5 words that I believe will get you anything you want to get and take you anywhere you want to go. And each one of these words is for you, a gift for you. Each one of these things is very doable, especially with AI to help you. Here's what the 5 words are. Checking in and following up. Checking in and following up. I polled over 1,000 business networkers and I asked them, do you follow up after business networking events? Business networking is fun. It's a great activity. But if you are not following up after meeting people with your own intuition, you're just leaving everything on the table unused. And now with AI, it's kind to check in and follow up. All you're doing is checking in. I would ask for what I call a greeting meeting. You don't have to have any agenda. Just greeting someone that you might have just met, like a neighbor. Getting to know them, getting to know who they are. And then you can sort through the conversation and decide if there's any way to go forward with that relationship or not. But at least you checked in and you followed up and you were true to yourself, true to your mission of why you went to the networking event in the first place. So I recommend that you subscribe to the channel because it will help you in many ways. I promise you. That's my commitment. That's the purity of my intention about this channel, is to help you and not to push you toward AI, but to advocate that you look at it even if you are not ready to get into it. If you are open to learning more about it, this is the place to be. So for AI Business Networking, I'm Mike Hayes. Thanks for joining me.